We got our boy Osiris.
Through you, as it flows through everything.
Ring theory, baby.
Now is the time to lean into using Strand, not back away from it.
Oh man, so you see that? Also, pay attention to the music in this trailer. It's all string instruments, which is really cool. But as warlocks typically do, he's gonna eat the grenade here. And check out this melee. This melee is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like the animation, he's like whipping around. It looks like Scarlet Witch. Yeah, you get 3 melees. Boom, boom, boom. It's dope. The Broodweaver. He's the master of threadlings. So you see, he throws that like little Nova Bomb thing out, but it's not just like sitting there like causing damage on the ground. It's got these little guys. They're called threadlings, and I guess they're similar like cold snap grenades with stasis, where you're gonna have that initial like burst of damage, but after that, these guys go out and like track down targets. That's the Warlock. So the Titan, as you can see, and we know that the Titans, their Strand exotic, makes this barricade thing even stronger. But you'll see when he pops his barricade here, that it's got like a beam of Strand that came out from it, like a Capri's horn. So that shot out from him, and that's actually kind of cool that it went under. It broke the phalanx shield, which, for anybody who's played the game, you know those things are annoying AF. So he's got the barricade, and then he's got his lunge melee. That is not his super that he's using. I know that we're... yeah, what's up, Pope? How are we doing tonight? We're doing a little trailer breakdown. We just got the Titans. So you'll see... So the Titan pops his barricade. That's I think... I'm not sure if that's going to be like base or if that's like one of the other aspects. We'll read it in the blog post in a second. But he's got the Capri's horn thing that shoots out his barricade. And he's not in a super. Your super does turn you into like Tasmanian Devil with the claws, but that is not what is happening in this video here. Boom, boom, boom. Again, 3 melees, and I believe it's like a lunge melee. We'll confirm that in the blog post. But those claws that he's jumping out with, that's just like that's the regular Titan melee. Now that is the super. That's him popping the super. So it's got like a ranged element to it with that uppercut. But we've also seen it have like a spinning animation as well. So it's a roaming super. Alright, so now we got the hunters. And you'll see just off the rip here, I mean, we have the shatter dive, we have the shadow dive. I forget what the void one is called. I don't think it's called shadow dive. But hunters generally have these like dive-based abilities now, and you can see that he's using that now. Boom, clearly has some sort of AoE effect to it, and that like strings them up. That's a what is that debuff called? It's called suspend. So anytime you see them like hanging in the air, that's a debuff called suspend. So what's he doing there? He like chucked off like a melee. So we got the shotgun. Oh, it's his what's it called? It's the rope dart. I forgot about that. They do talk about this in the blog post, but you'll see with his melee. Because again, not in a super right now. So you'll see his rope dart. You can see it on the side here. It's like bouncing around between enemies. And there's a thing in there where like you can get your melee energy back. You can get a ton of melee energy back if you hit your melee button again as it's coming back to you, as if like you're catching it. If you can hit that button and time it right, you'll see. Yeah, so that's him catching it, and now he's grappling out, and then that's the super. Now the super does have additional functionality outside of the it's got I think this is the light attack. So the light attack is like single target damage, and the heavy attack is like the AoE damage, where it spins in a circle. Yeah, there's something going on. That doesn't look good.
Embrace where the current takes you.
The Roar of the Bear. I don't think that's a new rocket, yeah. Looks like Roar of the Bear, right? It might be a new rocket. Who knows? Okay, he's got them suspended. You can see it's another Warlock aspect there. Yeah, apparently they're just doing TWABs on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays now, apparently. Because the TWAB this week is just going to be all this stuff. I doubt there's like going to be a lot of like new information in there. But you'll see like, yeah, Warlock aspect. Warlock subclasses have a tendency to do things when they pop their rift, so yeah, pops his rift, and then the Threadlings come out. But you'll see there, so there's the a core aspect of other trailers. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be the launch trailer. The launch trailer for Witch Queen is really cool. I'll play that in a sec because it was one of my favorite trailers from last year. But where is it at? So there's these things that get created when you defeat enemies that are affected by Strand. They're called tangles. And in the PC Gamer article, they compare tangles to Warmind cells. They say that they're the Warmind cell replacement, and because you could do multiple things with them, and Warmind cells, as they currently exist, have there's a mod called Grasp of the Warmind where you can pick up a Warmind cell and throw it. But otherwise, people mostly just they just shoot them when they're on the ground. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about the Guardian rank system yet, so that's possible. Definitely want to learn more about that, especially for new players. If there's going to be some sort of like new light experience revamp, that'd be awesome. But let's talk about the tangles. So this is a tangle. And as you can see, that Titan picked it up and threw it. And you'll see the Hunter here, he grapples to the tangle as it's being thrown. And then you have like a cutaway where it does like a little shoulder charge. And then I think this is the Hunter again. Yeah, there's the rope dart. So the Hunter rope dart is more than just like, as far as like you could get on a string. That thing is like, what's that guy's name? The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god, why am I blanking? Yondu, is that his name? Yondu is like arrow that just like flies around and hits everybody. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so it bounces back, and then the Hunter catches it. So that catch will refund more melee energy if you can time it right. That's it. That's the Destiny 2 LIGHTFALL Strand trailer. Pretty cool.